All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Log and TV, and let's get started, guys. We're going to do what I'm going to call 3 fast knife overviews. These are 3. 2 of these have been sitting here for a long time, and one comes from a viewer. And the reason I'm doing a fast overview on the Synergy is because I've already reviewed a Synergy, but this is a different one. So we're going to go through these 3 knives and talk about them. It's not going to be full reviews. I will give some specs if I can, but mostly this is kind of 3 fast overviews, if you will. So this first one that we're going to look at is the Marbles, which is a house brand for Smoky Mountain Knife Works, which is where I got this. And by the way, I'm an affiliate, so check out my link. If you buy something from SMKW, hit that link, and I get a little bit back, and I can buy knives to give away, review, whatever on the channel, so check that out. This is the Marbles MR598 GI Jack. Now, this is a very simple, extremely budget-friendly knife. This guy is only $7. That is correct. At Smoky Mountain Knife Works, this knife is $6.99, and that is correct. So this is a great one to give away as a gift. Great one to keep as just a, keep it in a drawer in your house. Great one to have in the tackle box. Great one to have with you anywhere you go. Now, it does have a bail. This would be a good one to give to a kid as well, by the way. It is, all right, I didn't even look. It's stainless steel, I believe, is the handle material. Yep. So this is stainless steel with this great looking kind of riveted look here. Not riveted. Well, yeah, I mean, it's riveted, but you know what I mean. This textured, almost like diamond, inward diamond plating. And again, these are made in China, but you do have really good looking back spring. No gapping or anything. Now, these little pins, I will tell you, these rivets or pins, you can feel the edges of them, especially on this one that holds in the brass rivet or brass pin that holds the pivot. You can feel the edge of that a little bit. So, but everything else, I mean, rounded off on the edges, very well done in that regard. Now, it does have a little scraper or flathead screwdriver, which I just used to tighten my tripod, and it worked well. It does have a can opener, which is awesome. Sharpened edge on the can opener there. Good nail nick. And then a sheep's foot blade. Now, guys, I took this, and I again, by the way, I cannot tell you what this blade material is. On Smoky Mountain Knife Works, it just says stainless, and it doesn't say on the blade what it is. It just says the number and made in China. And there's no sharpening choil or anything like that, but it is a nice satin finish. It's a little beat up because I cut a ton of boxes with this. Now, it came fairly sharp, but not super sharp. I was trying to see. Yeah, there's one little nick out of the edge there, but it came that way. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'll get that out when I sharpen it. But again, it is sharp, and it cut a ton of boxes. It just annihilated them and did really, really well. Now, this is a fairly thin stock, as you can see, and really well done. Now, let's see. I said I would give a couple of, I better put that right there while I talk. It's the blade length is only 2.5. The close length is 3.25. Again, your hand does go off of it a little, well, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much on it, okay? And you do have a little flat area up here. So it does, and again, you always feel that second blade. So it's not perfect in that regard as far as ergonomics, but it's good. So it's a plain edge, nail nicks for opening. The blade thickness is just 0.06, which is great. And I was trying to find a weight. Here it is, 3.6 ounces. And again, really, really cool little budget knife. Now, nothing super special, nothing, that'll blow you away or anything like that. But just, if you just want to give some gifts to somebody or whatever. Oh, and by the way, I didn't even mention this, which, it is a slip joint, obviously. Really good half stop on the spring. I would call that pull about 4.5 to 5. But it's good walk and talk. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, not bad at all. It definitely pops really, really well. So that is the Marbles GI Jack. Now, that was not very fast, so we need to speed it up. Now, I've also done a full review on a GEC Liberty knife. Now, that was a 94 with the flag acrylic. I sold that to Keith, and bought this blue Camelbone 94. This, and I need to clean that blade. I can see that already, so give me just a second. This is the blue Camelbone 49. Now, I love this because it's the Northfield trim, so you have these great bolsters, shiny bolsters, which I've already scratched up apparently, with the 3 flutes there. Really nice looking. Now, as far as this Great Eastern Cutlery, by the way, I didn't say, I said GEC, so it's Great Eastern Cutlery, for those that don't know. You have great brass liners there, no gapping at all. Look at that, nice and smooth, well fitted. The pins are good. Again, we talked about this before. Some of the pins are inset, and some of the pins are more countersunk. There's got to be a reason they do that. I just don't know the answer. The ones that are flat are beautifully done, and the others, it's not a problem. It's just there's, and it's got something to do with the contouring of the scale, I would bet, just like everything else. And again, there you go. There's the number, the 493121. That's the number 49. It tells you it's a single blade and the style. And this is the Northfield Unexcelled, made in Titusville, Pennsylvania there. And then you got Northfield. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. Trademark Northfield on this side and a clean blade on that side. I love this sheep's foot, or do they call it a sheep's foot or a ram's foot? I can't remember on this one. It's really, Casey, you could have been prepared for this. Sheep's foot, yeah. So that's what I thought. It does have this really, hey, there I am. Hi, guys. Do have this great swedging here on the blade. Really thin stock. Really, really well done. And that blue Camelbone, guys, look how it takes the die in differently with the graining of the bone. It is sick and just really, really nice. Now, these are not currently available on the first market. And by the way, I had Joe over at Lancelot Leather make this slip for it. Absolutely perfect pocket dropper, man. Look at that. It's forming up really well. Joe, thank you so much. Again, I bought that from Joe, but he does such great work. Real quick, a couple of things. It's 1.73 ounces, 5.82 overall, so pretty small. Blade length is 2.61, and the sharpened length is 2.37 and 1095 carbon steel. So that will take a patina over time. Brass liners, obviously, and the handle thickness is 0.39. Blade thickness is 0.08. Just for comparison's sake, I'll put the this guy back out there. Let's kind of slide everything up here. And by the way, just like all the GECs, they come in these really cool tubes. Now, the flag knife came with a pin, a button. This one did not, but I really, really dig the Northfield trim for the shiny. It just looks like a classic pocket knife. But there you go. There is your size comparison between the first two. And then the third one, so those two I purchased, both from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. This one comes from Rusty Knife Lover. This is the Civivi Synergy layered black G10 with twill carbon fiber handle. So I think it's like twill carbon fiber mixed in with black G10, and then black hand rub Damascus blade, and it's a trailing point or Persian style blade. This is the Synergy. Now, I've reviewed a Synergy recently. You can check that out. I'll try to have a link down there. But you can see this twill carbon fiber. And guys, the texture of these G10 handles, if you just get the black G10 or if you get this, phenomenal. Just the way it feels in your hand and the contouring of it, just absolutely love it. Now, let's flip it open. And there is your Damascus blade. Now, they just call it Damascus. I'm not sure. People have said there's 9CR as the base and VG10 or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing. If anybody knows for sure, feel free to put it down there. But I will tell you, this guy, just like the other one I had, is a thin, slicey cutter. But look at that pattern. a Damascus pattern. Now, some like it, some don't. I hear you. It's not something that I'm drawn to typically, but on this particular knife, it is gorgeous. And the combo of the two. Now, you guys know I wasn't even originally drawn to the shape of this knife. I just wanted to check it out, but man, it just feels so good in the hand, and it is a cutter, let me tell you. So a few specs and price on this one. By the way, the GEC 94, I didn't say this, ran about $120 when I bought that. I think 120, 125, something like that. I can't remember to be sure. This guy runs about $131, and they are available in different places. I'll put up the link to Blade HQ because that's the first place I found one. Again, $131.75. 7.75 inches overall, 3.3 inch blade length, 3 inch cutting edge. It is a Tanto, obviously. The handle, actually, this is not the Tanto version. This is the drop point version. So I'm reading the Tanto one, but anyway, you get the point. Does have, I'm trying to find the weight here. Doesn't want to tell me the weight, apparently. 3.3 ounces. There we go. And again, the handle is 4.45. So really, really cool. Now, just like the other one, lockup is great. You got, I'll have to look off camera. It's just so dark there, but you can see it. It's like a 35 to 40 there on the lockup. No blade play. Action-wise, pops right out and drops to your thumb. Shake it down a couple times, and you're there. Really, really good. Centering is dead on as well. Man, black on black is just always so hard to see. But, yeah, it is dead center. Crowned off on the spine, guys. So well done. I'm so thankful for Rusty letting me check out this premium version of this knife. He sent another knife along, and this was, and look at that edge, and it does cut really, really well. Matter of fact, well, no, we're not going to do cutting on this video because it's fast overviews, but it does cut, trust me. Cut cardboard with it and a little bit of paper, and I didn't want to overuse it because, like I said, it's not my knife. But again, ergonomically, just nice and rounded, feels great in the hand. Again, it's a little different feeling because you kind of got this crowned or even swedged in. There's a swedge here, so it's not great on your thumb there, but this grip right here is the one I recommend for this knife, and it just feels really good. So there you go, and for comparison, there it is with the other two. So the Marbles GI Jack, the GEC number 49 sheep's foot freedom knife, and then the Civivi Synergy 3 in Damascus and twill carbon fiber. So there are your three fast, overviews. Again, this is going to be about a 14-minute video, which is still fast for three knives. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll try to do more like this from time to time. So thanks so much, guys. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you for your support. Give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. And thank you ever so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.